Vision, and you're with me, Patrick Pupa. A small Christian community under Bendera Zone in the outstation of Kakoma, Likun Parish in the Archdiocese of Lilongwe. Her visit at the community is part of the mission experience aimed at engaging with the children through direct interaction and spiritual encouragement. Sister Ines is accompanied by Daria Braithwaite, Holy Childhood Coordinator from the Pontifical Mission Societies in the Archdiocese of Boston in the United States of America. The two are joined by His Lordship Vincent Makwawa, Auxiliary Bishop of the Archdiocese of Lilongwe. During this visit, Bishop Makwawa will also preside over a Eucharist Mass celebration. Following the visit, both Sister Ines and Daria will participate in the National Children Congress taking place from July 31 to August 3 at Don Bosco Parish in the Archdiocese of Lilongwe. President Dr. Lazarus Chakwera conducted the prayer session at Kamuzu Palace in preparation for the submission of his candidates' nomination papers to the Malawi Electoral Commission MEC later today. The president shared his sentiments on his Facebook page, saying, "Together we have prayed for Malawi, together we will stand with Malawi, together we will work for Malawi, together we will transform Malawi, and together MCP will secure victory for Malawi." Chakwera, the MCP flag bearer for the upcoming general elections on September 16, was joined in a prayer by three senior members of his administration, including Minister of Trade Vitumbigo Mumba, MCP Vice President Catherine Kutanhara, and MCP Secretary General Richard Chimwendo Banda. The internal conflict within the Malawi Congress Party MCP in Mzimba Central Constituency has finally come to an end as the party has resolved not to field any candidate in the upcoming September 16 elections. This follows a letter from MCP Legal Director George Jefferson Gadzibajike addressed to a lawyer Kumbo Soko, who represents one of the contenders, Vitumbiku Mumba, agreeing with Soko's suggestions that the party should not participate in the election due to the ongoing disputes. Meanwhile, governance and political analysts have urged the MCP to overcome its resistance to embracing new leadership. Police in Lilongwe have arrested 32 people in connection with a break-in and theft at Central Poultry Farm in the area of Traditional Authority Mbwatalika. According to Lilongwe Police Public Relations Officer Hastings Chigano, the incident occurred on Monday, July 28, when residents from the Nakuawa village stormed the farm, threatened security personnel, and stole a large number of chickens. Chigalo further said the more arrests are expected as investigations are underway. And in sports news, Mighty Wonders FC has confirmed that Francisco Madinga is currently under a valid contract with the club, which is set to expire on August 6, 2005. This announcement comes amid a report that the player has not yet been able to reach an agreement to extend his contract with the team. According to a letter signed by Board Secretary Chancellor Gondwe, the club is actively engaged in discussion with Francisco Madinga regarding possibility of extending his contract. The negotiations reflect the club's desire to retain the talented player whose contributions has been valuable to the team. And finally, in international news, the family of Zambia's late former President Edgar Chagwa has formally demanded that the Zambian government cover all expenses related to his cancelled funeral and the legal fees arising from the ongoing dispute over his remains. In documents submitted before the division of the High Court in South Africa, Lungu's widow Esther Lungu, his children Tasilia, Dalitso and Chieso, his sister Betha, nephew Charles Pidi, family lawyer Makebi Zulu, and the funeral services provider, Two Mounties, urged that the government last-minute legal action caused both emotional and financial hardship. The family is seeking a punitive cost order against the Zambian state, contending that the government's urgent application, filed just 2 hours before Lungu's scheduled burial on June 25, was unjustifiable and amounted to be abuse of the process. That's the end of our news updates. This has been Patrick Popper. Good afternoon.